I'm your host, Jordan Cunningham, and I'm taking you off field with Ricardo Turner. What's up, Ricardo? How are you?
What's up? I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good myself. So Rick, what high school do you attend?
I attend James Hillhouse High School.
Okay. What sport do you play?
I play baseball.
Do you play baseball for Hillhouse?
Yeah, I play for
Okay.
Hillhouse.
All right. So tell me a little bit what's it like playing baseball for Hillhouse.
Well, this is actually my first year. So, cause I'm just now transferring over.
Yes.
So, yeah, but already from the start, I already feel like I feel welcome from the start. So it felt like a family. Like all my teammates welcome me in with open arms. I'm overly excited to play.
What makes it feel like a family? Is it the love you get? Is it how you guys talk to each other? What is it that makes it a family?
It's the love you get and the way we talk to each other. We talk to each other like we brothers, and we play like we brothers. We practice like we brothers. We just play together.
Okay, that's dope. Now, what is something people will never guess about you just by looking at you?
Like some people don't even know I'm with God. But once they find out, I'm always speaking about him to them. But like when people look at me, I guess like they surprised.
Okay.
But it's not like I shy away from him or hide him. People just they just don't know.
Now, what is it like when you tell people like, yo, you got a close relationship with God? Like, how do they react?
They be like, "Oh, I didn't know you go to church. I didn't know you was like that." You know?
Does it ever like bother you or
It
not?
kind of does, because I'm like, what am I doing wrong that makes people think that I was never in church, that I'm not in church? I want to have I want to come off as a person that goes to church, you know?
Yeah.
That is with God. You know?
Yeah. Well, you also gotta realize that people was brought up different. So I was brought up in the church, and like when I was in like elementary school, and I heard my friends didn't go to church, I was like, you don't go to church?
Yeah.
So it's probably the same way like that. It's like they don't go to church, so when they hear like you may go to church, it's like, oh, it's shocked because everybody's brought up differently, and that's something I had to grasp as I was growing up, because I assumed everybody went to church because that's how my mom raised me. Like every Sunday, church, even Bible study, like always. So it could be the way people was brought up. So you know what I'm saying, you really can't take it too personal, because once again, people were raised way different. You know what I'm saying. So how do you separate baseball from your personal life?
Well, what I say, my personal life has a lot to do with God. So I separate baseball, like I put God first.
Yeah.
So, how do I separate it? Like I work hard a lot. I put it before most things, except for God. So I don't know. That's actually a pretty hard question to answer. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
But
All right, let's try this question. Now, what are some important qualities of a leader?
well, I would say for one, integrity. You gotta have integrity. You gotta be true to yourself, and you gotta be true to your teammates. I would say also a leader also has to take criticism from their coaches and their teammates. They can't just be the one that's always giving it. Also, I would say a person that's willing to do anything for the team and just guide them the right way. Person that's always giving influential, never giving bad advice. You know?
Got it. Now, what qualities do you have that make you a leader?
I would say I'm giving the best advice that I can give, and I would say I do have integrity as a person. I'm true to my teammates.
Okay. Now, what's the most exciting part about baseball?
I mean, well, some people might say it's boring or whatever, but the most exciting part. See, well, I'm a catcher, so
Okay.
you know, most exciting part for me will probably be throwing runners out. You know,
Okay.
so
When you say throwing runners out, what do you mean by that? Like,
like when somebody trying to steal on you, I don't know if you understand baseball, but
I played when I was younger, but I was trash. So I left anything that had to do with baseball alone.
yeah. So nah, it's like so it's like it's hard to explain.
Yeah.
So a runner get on and they run it. They try and get to second base, but it's not a hit. They stealing. So I'm getting the ball, and I'm throwing it down to second
Okay.
to get them out.
Okay. Is it like when you get them out, do you have like a saying, or is it just like, nah,
They out.
they out?
They
Get them
out.
out of here,
Get
coach.
outta here. Yeah.
Got it. Now, what advice would you give to a teammate who who's struggling at baseball? He really loves baseball, but he wants to give up because he's not progressing as fast as other teammates. What advice would you give him?
The advice I would give you, I would give them: keep your head up. The game is 80% mental, 10% physical. It is a mentally draining game. So keep your head up. Just keep putting the work in, and you'll get the results.
Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure there was time in baseball where you mentally felt down. How did you push through that?
Plenty of times. But by the grace of God, I pushed through. Once the results start to show, then you start to get up.
Okay.
But it's just that point where you are down. It's just how bad do you want it to be up? You gotta want it.
Okay.
So
Yeah. All right. So earlier before the interview, we were talking a little bit. You mentioned to me you used to play football, but you broke your leg, and you didn't. I want to say you were nervous to return because we didn't really jump into it. So talk to me a little about that. Like, what happened with that?
So I was young. So I had broke my leg. So I thought about going back to football, but I ended up going to baseball the season prior to getting my cast and my leg all good. I got it. I ended up going to baseball. I played it. I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the game. I love playing baseball. So I never, at that point, I had more love for baseball than football. But also at the same time, I was also afraid of getting hurt again. But I feel like that's how it is for everybody. Like, you get hurt, you're scared to go back or scared to move on to the next thing because you're scared you're gonna get hurt again.
Definitely. Okay. Have you ever been hurt while you were playing baseball?
I have. I've fractured a finger. I've got hit in the eye many times.
With a
baseball, like black eyes.
bro. I
Crazy.
seen, bro. When I was in middle school, one of my boys, he was playing baseball. He got hit in the eye with a baseball, and like his whole face was gone. And he had to take his picture. I mean, like, my bad. Oh God, we doing the interview. I think I'm talking to one of my boys. Like, he got hit in the eye, so it was all like, it was swollen, it was black, and it was right before picture day, and he had to take his picture like that. How bad was your injury when you got hit in the eye?
Well, this whole eye, like, it was like pretty swollen. I ain't have to take no pictures though.
Nah, yeah, bro had to take a picture.
It was a black eye. So.
Yeah. Dang. Okay. Now, when did you realize you truly want to be an athlete?
When I realized I was good enough to be an athlete. When I realized I was good enough to compete. When I realized I was good enough to just be the best I could be.
Definitely. I hear you on that. So, now, who's your biggest influence in your life right now?
I would say my mom, my parents.
Parents, okay.
It's a team effort with them.
Yep.
So, my mom, she's supportive, push me. My dad, supportive, influential. Give me all the knowledge, although you might not want to hear it.
Yep.
He give it to me.
Okay.
So I feel like them two together, both.
Okay. Now, what about dad makes him so influential?
Like, just everything he went through, he spreads it to me and makes me a smarter person or like more wise and make better choices than what he made.
Okay. Thanks for me. Now, is there ever like a piece of advice that he gave you that stuck with you?
Whatever you do, I'll always support you. It's okay to do wrong, but always choose the right way. And you are the key to your future. You are the key. Don't nobody control your destiny, but yourself.
So basically, you're telling the world is in your hand,
It's in your
and
hands.
it's like up to you how you want to shape the world. Okay, I get it. I see what Pop saying.
You broke it down better than me.
Yeah, because my dad be saying stuff like that too a lot. So you know what I'm saying. But he been saying stuff like that all my life. So you know what I'm saying. You gotta understand what they saying, but you also gotta take it for yourself. Because your pops could tell you this, but like he said, you hold the key to your future. So you gotta take it how you want it.
Yeah.
So now back to mom. Why is she another influence?
Well, I see her every day. She works hard, and that just rubs off on me. Because I see the way she works, it makes me want to work, so she never have to work that hard again.
Okay. All right, so what are some things that you seen her do like, yo, I want to be like that?
How generous and kind she is to other people.
Yeah.
She puts herself before. She puts people before herself. My apologies.
No, I get what you're saying.
Like, and also another thing that she influences on me is how she is as a mother. Just she's strong. She does her best. She does everything she can for us. Like she's just the best mom I could ever ask for.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
And she always been there for you, I'm
Always.
assuming.
Okay. Always.
So she's definition of mom right there.
Yeah.
So who are the people pushing you to be a better athlete?
My parents, my teammates,
Yep.
my coaches, my friends, my whole circle.
Do you have siblings?
I do.
How many?
At 4.
4?
Yeah.
Are you the youngest, oldest?
I'm the second oldest.
Second oldest. What's that like?
It's been a journey with all of them.
Yes.
My sister, me and her, we are now like we used to fight and argue or whatever, but now we are connected.
Yeah,
like,
close.
That's my dog.
That's
you
your
know?
dog.
Yeah.
Now, is she older than you? Or
She's older than me.
Okay.
So and then I have my little brother. I want him to just be great too. So I just try to do the best that I can to set an example for him.
Yep.
And then I have my 2 little siblings. They're younger, so
Okay.
like that is just like little kids running around
Yeah.
the house. But having 4 siblings, it's like you're never alone. It might be sometimes it might get annoying or whatever, but you're never alone.
Never. You know, you always know
That's
you got
all.
somebody you can lean on.
Exactly.
What's your plan again on the college? Like, are you gonna like focus more in school? Like, what's the plan?
Well, you are for one, you are called a student athlete. So I shall. Some might not like it, but I shall like focus on school and then baseball.
Yep.
But
That's the way to do it.
yeah, but how I'm gonna do it? Just showing people I'm the player I am, and hopefully college coaches want to bring me in.
Now, what's your dream school you'll like to attend or love to attend? Let's say that.
Let's see. There's a lot of options. I'll tell you. I would say TCU.
Why then?
Well, they are. It's a Christian, you know. So that's number one. You
Yes.
know? And they're not bad. They're good. So I feel like I would fit in there.
And you'll play baseball for
I'll
them.
play baseball for them.
Okay.
They're good. So
What's one pro and one pro and one con about college that you think personally?
why does it cost so much? Why does it cost so much?
I'm assuming that's the con of college.
That's the con.
Yeah. That's how they get you. You go to college, get a good job, and pay you a lot. The whole time you go to college, don't get a job that don't pay you a lot. So it's like, I want to waste my money or.
Yeah, why does it cost?
That's why you gotta get that scholarship, bro.
Exactly.
That's why you gotta get that scholarship.
A pro is the networking, the experience, the people you meet.
Definitely,
I think that's.
I agree. Now, I gotta ask, what were you majoring?
I don't even know.
You don't know yet.
I don't
You're not there yet.
I'm not there.
You're not there yet. Okay. All right. So, it's been a great interview. We touched a lot from talking about God, your parents being influential, your siblings, college. We touched a lot today, and it flew by fast. I told you it was going to fly by fast. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even get through all my questions. Like, I still got another page to go, man. Well, Rick, it was a nice interview, man.
It was nice talking to you, too. Thank you.
Yep.